It feels weird. This all feels really familiar. Some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot.
Okay, it seems to be still streaming, okay.
It feels weird. This all feels really familiar. Some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together.
How dare you?
Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay?
Well, now you're about a boyfriend who's taller than you. Hey, you don't have to say that. I guess I could continue, I guess he likes them flat. Hey.
Like calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus. So, we've at least got a solid direction, right?
No.
Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
Like what? Like clothes? And food? Bye. I still have Shibiyu.
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world. Deja vu.
Wrong button. We'll wait. Even though this feels like you could do it now and it wouldn't cause any problems, but I will wait. Shall we get a wallpaper, a light cone, and no fairy. Fairy. Rutabaga. Rutabaga. Warp. I can write there were warp, not wishes. I need 28 more in order to get People are mad that they don't have a counter to count them towards the next S class. A high tier character you would get. When they showed they do have the technology to do so, but they refuse to. That's interesting. The ocean person here. She is neutral. Well, you'd think she would at least be cryo. What? Nope, she's not cryo. She's neutral. She's physical. Oh well, let's see how she is. Let's see this character I'm not gonna roll for, at least not now. Plays. So far we got nothing done today. Yay! Da ba ba beep. Additional dots, all enemies in zone.
Any fish taking the bait? Make a wish. Make a wish. Does that hurt?
Darn it! I can barely. I paused and look how long it's taking for it to get to the pause menu. Well, this is how unfortunate it's gonna be until I
Make a wish.
knucklehead, look over
Any
here.
fish taking the... Any fish taking the bait?
Does that hurt?
Yeah. Ultimate, okay. Ultimate.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom. Just in time.
Stay here and listen. In this endless revel of the abyss, your cries rise.
Well,
Stand still.
Think with me.
Stand still.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Relax.
Ill fates descend.
Not bad. Time to say bye. Boom.
I can't tell what's going on. It's so laggy. What? The battle's over? I can't tell what's going on. The unfortunate nature of things. This is what I have to deal with until my other laptop is done back, which, from what I was told, it may take about until the end of the week. Which, as I stated before, I don't want to wait for that simply because of ZZZ will be coming out, getting its patch soon. I will either need to give up on playing, well, if I words. Either I have to hope that it comes back at the end. I would either, if it does come back at the end of the week, I would have to hope that I would have to give up on playing. Sorry, my brain is right now not at 100%. I would. Have to give up on Xenoblade X and Final Fantasy 8 Crystal with mods, with other mods. Not that many though. Darn it, this is why you're supposed to This is why you're supposed to make sure you have very good protection. These geniuses couldn't even give me the best protection for this message. But I will not be collecting law. I skipped the ocean and I'm going to skip law. Just went on, got some head.
Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at Ides Elysiae?
Why will well, time to leave the Great Britain.
This village is where Finan's life started. After 30 million cycles and 30 million failures, his burden is now in my hands. He said I will take over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kefali? Or forging a completely new path? This duty is far too heavy, and it'd be unwise to be blindly optimistic. Maybe we are doomed to fail, just like how Finan was doomed. It'd be yet another fruitless attempt, and yet another tragic sacrifice. But I keep feeling that it's not the time to despair just yet. Is it because Dawn Hong and March 7th are still here? Or is it because of Cyrene? There are still too many secrets yet to be unveiled in Amphorius. Here's hoping that one of those secrets can end up turning the whole situation around.
Thinking hard over there? I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things in the end.
What you're wearing? Yo, you're gonna get smelly.
See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and
Underwear?
the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason.
Well, it was your weapon.
The scent of the black tide is now calm. Finan must still be fighting them in some way.
No, from what I saw, he got his ass handed to him and lost.
This will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be the beginning.
Well, did you mean the true flame chase journey?
Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
No. Stand by me. Let's become heroes together. I'm gonna take you as. I just can imagine her. I think it's just imagine like this option of pulling your clothes to the breasts. It's like those lines in the most cheesiest fashion possible, or would it be the other option where you would do that? Regardless of which trailblazer it is, it'd still be funny to imagine.
Stand with me? That does sound very nice. Why don't we take everyone with us? I believe in you, friend. We'll never be alone.
Stop
No
calling me.
matter what awaits us.
Stop calling me friend. You're my slave. That's rude. After so much journeying together.
In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now.
I only saved one world. Only one. The other places are I saved two space stations and in essence a hotel business. A hotel business gone wrong. So don't say worlds. I only saved one world, and this thing, I wouldn't even count it as a world either. This is, again, but it's a station. So I've not saved worlds. I only saved a world.
Maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel. That way they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
I shall stab everyone and become the true god of this world.
It seems you two are prepared to head out. Then you should indeed treasure the view before you. For you do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delights.
Actually, I can come back here whenever I want. I have as much time.
My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. To fully express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence.
Your abode? Do you have a house? House? Whee!
So I may demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
Well, so far you've been quite good, nice. Why not? This doesn't look like a house. This looks like...
What is this place?
You call this a home? This looks like like something out of Digimon. What's Digimon? Digital monsters.
Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
Who are you again? Bye. Okay, these are just gonna say each one, so I'm just gonna walk forward.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
The light of the Dawn device never fades. Kepali's protection has no end.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
You're a computer screen? Lycus? Are you here?
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
Wait, am I on TV? Hello, everyone. Am I in the loop?
Oh, did that startle you?
No. Hello, Laggy.
This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exomyth. What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends.
TV monitors. Okay.
Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more truthful type of universe. The moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these relentless decoders. Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the Creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will. I simply wish for you to understand that I have no intention of being your enemy. I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the Scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the Prima Mobile would bud from within it. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the intelligence singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, it's a matter of time before his will crumbles to dust. Iron Tomb will be completed. That will not be affected by my plans, your resistance, or the schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact, just like the instance in Noose's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Aeronova carry out its natural course, I'll guarantee the safety of all Nameless and ensure you return unscathed. You've always had a choice, my lady. You can either accept my sincerity or face the consequences of defying it. They've always been the product of the experiment, so naturally, they will perish when the experiment ends. That outcome was predetermined long ago, so I will not embellish such a regrettable conclusion. You are indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions. Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you. But you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat. And I happen to be one of them.
The harbinger of destruction I already knew.
What? How did you know?
I saw the video where all of you guys were revealed. What? And Iron Tube's not one of them, by the way.
What? How's that possible?
Most likely because you stopped from being created. What? And also, it's highly likely you're not going to be even a weekly boss. You're just going to be a standard boss that we will sometimes have to fight against in a simulated universe or the DU.
What? That's even worse.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. When only so far two of you Harbinger guys are so far. Well, I guess actually that's pretty bad for you. I guess since the other two Harbingers that have currently been revealed are weekly bosses, and there's a chance where you're not going to be a weekly boss. You're just going to be a simulated universe boss / DU boss. / abyssal boss. I get it. I'm in-game contents, but that's the worst fate possible. Wait, you don't want to become, and you don't. Being that is being disgraced.
Someone who wanders the stars. Someone who seeks answers with abject despair. That is all I am.
This is who I am.
This matter is of grave importance, so please do not make your decision lightly. After all, the choice before you bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars.
How rude. I never thought of. I'll rule over the cosmos without you. Boom! I will awaken the power of 3 aeons. The 3 seeds of aeons within me, becoming the perfect. Becoming the new aeon of the flame chest. And then demolished all the other aeons, so only me has remained. So for me only my path. All paths lead to me.
Ruling over is not exactly the same as unparalleled. That being said, I now see the full scope of the determination in your words. You may now continue your travels.
Well, I'll see you in a couple ways.
It seems you haven't realized something about this place. The Exomyth is the Erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place, and vice versa. As negotiations have broken down, there's no more need for us to remain in the audience's seat. Let's return to the theater called Amphorius, where you will meet me once again.
Okay.
Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed a new footnote in the Exomyth.
So, this wasn't your home, so
Well, hey, wait, you just show me.
As for its purpose, allow me to reveal it to you in detail the next time we meet.
"100 years ago, the flames of war consumed Akama. The Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with Kefali's eternal slumber, painting the holy city's walls in scarlet. Its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds kept silent to the pleas of the people. Until the heaven and earth cracked open. Not the gods answering the people's prayers, but a legion rising from the sea of blood. Dawn Cloud's spires fell in the sulfur rains, and the Legion's commander stood atop the broken idols and roared.
Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dying gods! Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts!
A Chrysos heir she stood. Divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet.
Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it!
Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed in the direction she pointed.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize the reins of fate. Drive the enemy from Kefali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win peace. Let history sing your deeds.
The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea. The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes, drained of life, vanished into nothing.
Onward to Marmoreal Palace, to Dawn Cloud's heights. Announce to all the wicked and cowardly. Announce to this stagnant age.
We are the rising tide.
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Siridra. Friend, are you listening?
No, I'm sorry. I'm playing a card game right now.
Friend!
Okay. So not the card game yet.
You were the one who insisted on reviewing history, yet here you are, dozing off. Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to...
Hey, I'm cool. Wait, you're playing a game at this moment? Yeah, I'm busy. So, bye. Click, 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 click.
Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to... Awake at last? I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then.
What, were you planning on kissing me?
Fine, as you say, just meditating. We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went according to plan, it should be shortly after Talantin's fall.
Why does it look absolutely the same?
And also the end of the first flame chase journey. Indeed. The first flame chase ended with the trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is restored. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from the crowds there.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Get out! Hold your tongue! Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion are crimes punishable by death.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Let's not get caught up in any trouble.
Trouble? Let's go. Trouble's is my friend's 20th middle name.
Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the shadows?
But I have to enact my friend's 20th middle name. I don't care. Well, this place is definitely seems to be brighter compared to how it was last time, where it was completely dark. Doesn't look like I can access this. So why are we heading towards the top?
At least Kremnoans keep their faith.
Wait, isn't that...
This is where this is your bedroom.
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods. Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done.
So do we have like 3 different versions of Euphorius? The destroyed version?
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky? But how is that possible?
you impudent
Ducks for Goris. We're here to welcome.
and
Ducks for Goris. From beyond the sky. Stand down.
Do you have...
Heretic! No one but the great Talantin can deliver this world from misery.
Well, he's already dead. His
I ask you,
successor's a
if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet?
your very small feet. She is apparently 6 apples tall.
You...
Talantin is long gone. Now I am the law. Challenge me, or submit to my judgment. Silence!
What gives...
Did the game just crash? Game? Was that... I believe this happened as well with ZZZ. When I was... when I had to use this laptop to play ZZZ. The same thing occurred with the lagginess. It's unfortunate. Okay. But I can't... And... Wish there was a way to re-watch the cutscenes without having to, well, watch them again. I may just look it up just so we can have it being shown on... using someone else's post of it. Maybe later, maybe like when my new when the newer laptop comes back, I'll just find those clips of someone else posting it and post it. Just like last time where it was all messed up. And as I stated before, until my laptop returns, I will have irregular streams. This implies terms of things like me not follow. I won't be playing games. I won't be doing words. Okay, let me say this. So I won't be playing Final Fantasy VIII or Xenoblade, even though I could do Xenoblade simply because I still have my external hard drive, so I can still play it. But I can't do Final Fantasy VIII because, well, technically I could do 8 since, well, naturally I can't do 8 because well, I don't have the
Or do I? No, I don't have it. I don't have the mod. I don't have the mod manager of 8 with on this laptop. That's on the other laptop. So I am sorry that this cutscene is buggy, and I'm sorry that it crashed. Let's try this again! Of course, I also probably can just look it up online and it would probably be playing at normal rate. There. Just have to give...
Silence!
Gives you the right to judge a priest of law.
That's because... I came. I saw.
I conquered.
I conquered.
I said I okay, maybe I can. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can find that video. I forgot I have to. Okay, there. Muted star rail sound. Okay, let me go find the video. Need to find the short girl's introduction, and we'll see if if it can be. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. For wavering waves. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Is this short? Would this short work? Nope. Good. Oh, good thing the desktop's still muted while I look. No, that's gameplay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's try and adding intro to it. Well, here's an English and Japanese variant of own. Let's see. Mm. No, I want the full thing. All 45 seconds of it. Okay, this should be good enough. Of course, this thing uses the male trailblazer, but it's still good enough. I don't want to continue looking for it, but I do want to put. I have watched this English and Japanese one, which sounds ridiculous, simply because it's funny. So I will show it. But first of all, was me the browser. Please, yep, there. Let me. Okay, give me the interact. Big. Come on. Big. Big, big, big. Get big. Dismissed. Get big. Fine. It refers to get big there. Oh, what am I doing? Big, 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 big.
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
That's because I came, I saw, I conquered.
Co-pilot.
What? What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
That's because I came, I saw, I conquered.
何の権利があって法の司祭を
愚問だな。
Oh, jeez, I was muted. Okay, that video that I just showed was from the comparison between English and Japanese was posted by Gamey Raberth. I may have put pronounced it incorrectly. Don't bite me. I just found it super entertaining how it sounds. Okay, let's get back to the game. Let me unmute it. I forgot in Windows 10 I actually had to pull up the page with the mixers, unlike the Windows 11. You'd think it could have a nicer tone.
Dux for Goris? Take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds.
Didn't you turn him into a chess piece, though? She's almost the same. So look, she's not even 2 tribbies tall. As I believe someone because people didn't like the metric system, they used apples, and she's 6 apples tall apparently. Why is this guy still on?
Tell them that the High Priest attempted to take away the rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these 2 accidental guests. Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
As you command.
Should have expected. Oh look, it's bitch.
Huh? Is this? Correct, but not the kindness you know. This is the leader of the you know. This is the leader of the Cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos era. Even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk in the shadows, hindering the flame-chased journey.
So, did Donghong mess up the timeline? I'm betting Donghong. Wait, wouldn't it be a prophecies like he just knows? As Donghong basically took the place of one of the Chrysos heirs, which was just a pet.
Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second Flame Chase journey.
The second Flame Chase journey? Did she?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a gift.
Like corpses. Can you give me that lolly over there? Oh right, she did sort of mess up the second one from if we watch it. Since we watched it.
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to scare us.
She can hear you. You know that, right? Yes, I can. Maybe you should...
For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who ends wars, tyrant of Dawncloud, Empress of the Holy City, and Imperator of the Flame Chase. But in light of your unique identities, I'll allow you to address me by my real name.
Lolly Shortcake? Sorry. There's so many jokes about her being short.
Saridra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer.
If I may, how do you know her identity?
I'm Betty Dong Hong.
As the little hostage prophesied, the Deliverer shall come from the future beyond the sky.
Hostage. This little hostage. Yeah, of course she's little. But so are you. You're not even 2 tribbies tall. Sorry, I'm gonna keep bring. Sorry, I just watched I looked at too many memes about people calling this person short. And let's see, I can't pronounce his name, so I'm just going to call her the short thing. Well, guess, but still, somehow I do prefer. Sorry, which does remind me. I watched a video where, for fun, they put her in front of Duvalette and they just stared at each other. Yeah, I would rather preferred her to over Farina. At least we maybe would see actual proper structure in Fontaine. Okay, back to.
Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no mistake.
But I don't have a mace. I got a bet.
Your orders, Imperator.
Kill them. Which is interesting. This makes me think of when I was running around. I did go to Emborius, to the bathhouse, where a Galila, or I found a Galila, the Gold Weaver. I found the Gold Weaver over there, wondering, how is she here? Talked to her, and her talking about it was prophesied that you would show up. Is what she said, and then I was given an achievement for talking with her. And also was given an item. Which makes me question, can I find Mighty Mouse if I go to, their homeland? It makes me wonder about if I can find each of the Chrysos heirs. I'm betting Dung Hung has hands on it, but you gotta think about it. Let's see, Dung Hung took the place of whoever was supposed to be the dinosaur, and we know that March, and what I've seen from March's video, what I've heard from March has taken the place of our pink-haired friend here's place of being the Time Chrysos heir.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early.
Hey, wouldn't we have to get the
As for
Kanoan?
you two, Akuma knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
You can't tell me what to do, ports off planet.
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us, and she knows of things beyond the sky, even eons.
As said, Stung Hung. Why you guys continue with questions Stung Hung's doing?
How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history?
Stung Hung, that robot guy, March, you.
I wish, but other possibilities remain.
Yeah, like you and that robot guy, as I mentioned.
The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now.
Well,
we might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City.
which I do question.
We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akama will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use, and add a bit of your experience and charm.
But I don't have charm. I only have bonk.
Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor.
My chiseled chin is with you. Trailblaze the sequel. We will always find a way.
Calm and confident. That's the you I'm familiar with.
Guests, please.
Hey, you'll wait as long as
The
I
journey
want.
to save the world starts with a single step.
We sure took many steps. Yeah, I know, but
Let's set off, my friend.
okay. And do know, because I can't say her name that well, do know I may occasionally just refer to her as Alicia, since that's easier for me to remember. Hopefully you don't have to be too many more cutscenes so I have to...
Hail to the Imperator! Hail to the Golden Heroes!
Is it
Hail
even...
to the Deliverer!
Told you, you're the headline act. All this spectacle is for you.
Did someone change the furniture around here? It looks different. That's what you're caught up on?
Your service to the Holy City is appreciated. How have things been?
It looks completely different from last time we were here.
Castrum Kremnos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy.
Wasn't this place on fire last time, though? No, the statue up there, it wasn't so green. The tower wasn't so green before.
The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But the garrison already arrested the culprits, and now they await interrogation.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured Earth, it still didn't silence these fools. Guests from beyond the sky. Worry not about these trivial matters. Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to settle down for now.
I'm still waiting Stung Hung, I told them. I'm feeling a lot better after eating and having that water and having that headache medication.
Please allow me to introduce myself.
I don't care.
My name is Hycelans, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator, as well as the Knights Commander of the Archiman Alliance.
I just said I don't care. I care about your belly. Do you are you a water bottle or something?
Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey.
Can I
Your
skip?
arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command...
I don't take orders from anyone, but me, by the way. I only take suggestions. Shut up and listen, you... Tom.
Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
I don't know anything but you, pink one.
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you. Please forgive me.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting later.
Time waits for you guys. I can waste as much time as I want. Until this universe comes to a close. And Ironheart will never be born.
Akama, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
Indeed, Dawncloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle. Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the Imperator arrives, I shall come to summon you.
Hycelans. No wonder she's the Knight's commander. Alright, we finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's explore a bit.
Why is
Look over there!
Let's... Are you talking about the Gold Weaver and I forget what's their name? Yeah, so what? I've seen them.
hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with these people. Can I leave? No, I'm talking with them. But I don't want to. So we're leaving. We're talking with them, and you do it if... But I don't want to. Is that... Does he look smaller to you? But still, the notion of... I find it always ridiculous is...
Since there's still some time, let's get...
Okay, let's see. Let's access map. The place looks somewhat different somehow. At least that's how it feels to me. Right, but also wouldn't they need to stop the war if Also, they refer to Tribi as a hostage.
Maggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Anthorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts.
Beasts.
Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver. These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you.
time? That's not what I gather from your eyes.
Yeah, this is the first time. And also, aren't you blind?
Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Yes. Apparently you're not blind. If you can see my eyes.
Greetings, deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Treeby of Yanisopolis. It's very nice to meet you.
Can I kick you?
Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey even more clearly than we have.
The future? Don't you mean past? It's better to say past.
Witness the future of the Flame Chase journey? The prophecy also told you about that?
I believe people are trying to make up futures.
Indeed, Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival.
The stare looks really unnatural right now.
So, please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more.
Also, weren't you labeled hostage last time we met?
Kefali issued prophecies too, but it was Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
But I didn't descend. I just popped up.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova. Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms everything.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
I'm almost now ponder. Ponder. I was contemplating about the remember in terms of the flame chasers from Moth, from Honkai Impact. Well, I was contemplating which two could the, well, our Royal Lolly and our fishy friend be. What would their comparisons be? What I could think of is, well, the painter and the wolf guy who likes her a lot. But let's take the wolf guy and then throw in that fox lady in. There, we got the fish lady now. How you? Simply because of because she has like two characteristics. Since there's information, since there's only 12 Chrysos heirs and 13 mantises, and well, technically there's only 12 since Alicia isn't a mantis, she's a Hersher. But in terms of if each of the members of the Chrysos heirs mirror or shadows one of the members of Moth. But for the fish lady, it feels like she shadows two members instead of one. Instead of one. But there's now. Of course, the next question. I know I'm basically, since I know, but of course it's pretty obvious in terms of things. But what would Dong Hung be shadowing? Oh, right, he would be shadowing the calm sage, while March is shadowing the future of that billboard of a monk. Where sorry, bad with names. It comes with the position of having bad names. Bad memories. Of bad name memories. Fufura, the March, where Evil March is more in par with Hersher of sincerity, I think it was, or I just remember his sentence.
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
The other heroes under the Imperator's command are here too.
No. I didn't care.
Since we have time, should we go meet them?
No. But, no.
Little fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well?
No.
There is still some time before the meeting begins.
No, let's
then
just...
come. The Imperator reserved seats for you.
I shall come.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting.
You're not well invited, but you're not the...
Since Sir Ridra is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about the law's inclinations in the current era. Let's keep our ears open.
Everyone's slowly spawning in.
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure anymore.
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the greatest calamity.
Exactly. Chrysos heirs, deliverers. What about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
Garbage. Don't worry, garbage folk.
Things feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history repeat itself in this cycle?
Yes. Similar acts have occurred, and not just once. However, whether history will repeat itself, you'll soon see. Those are the 2 spots reserved for you.
What
Please
spots?
take your seats.
I don't see any spots. And there's no seats at all. What do you guys like lying about seats?
What's not again?
Look, we're starting that's what we were talking about before.
What is
we
this?
stop? So it turns out.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
All rise. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured before his death. Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us set this trial aside for the time being. Witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly challenging the Alliance, seeking to shatter our hard-earned peace and unity. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Imperator's legions are ready. They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer. Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
So we do. Okay, so we don't even get to see the Titan of Law at all, from sounds of it. That's a bit disappointing. We don't even get to fight Law. So Law is just one of the is a Titan which is gone, and now we're going after the Ocean Titan. Fun. Now I need to use the restroom. It's disappointing we don't go against Law, since apparent based on her dialogue, it's already been killed, so we don't even get to see it. Okay, I've returned, and yet I was listening into I decided to, when I went to the bathroom, see where Twitch show playing out, where the, well, how far back is Twitch is. Yikes. So much lag. So much lag.
This is clearly a trap!
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies?
No, please.